it was just time to really tell a great untold Detroit story, because it kind of covers Detroit at its zenith.
Very interesting story.
We decided that we were going to make a movie.
All right, Rich Rossi with you with Motown Mafia. I'm with Courtney.
Louis Stevens,
Courtney Brown.
Courtney Brown Jr.
And Alan Al Prophet Bradley.
And this is an entrepreneurial, inspirational story too, because again, you know, I'm a real estate retail guy. You know, that's what my skill set is. But I'm a businessman, so I was like, you know, we're gonna do it. You know, sometimes when you got a dream, you won't have all the answers on how you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
What made this one unique was not so much the crime, but the intertwining with Detroit's history and the Motown era and kind of the economic decline of Detroit. And it's really the story of a family. And from some perspectives, it's has a happy ending, like you said. For others, it didn't have a happy
ending. Right.
Speaking of disappearing people, and this is all due respect, everybody do, I get the game. Been around this shit my whole life. The best friends. I will just be blunt. You know, if you kill 20 people for no apparent good reason outside the fact that you just wanted, because the sticker man been around forever. That ain't new. You a psychopath. You not a, first of all, you're not a hustler. So let's be clear and stop tarnishing the good name of hustlers by putting mass murderers in the same category as, go ahead, what's your spin on it?
Boom told you. They like to front you though for you to run off with it to kill you.
So that's
so
not
they worse than Demetrius. They want you to run off with it so they can kill you.
That's
Boom
the same.
already told you that. So you have to really understand they were killers.
Not hustlers.
But seeing Demetrius and Maserati fucking all the bitches, living good, doing all this, now they want to be hustlers.
But you're not hustling. You can't really be both.
They still had a fame. They had a lot of women that liked
them. They should be, and I'm not going to pick on
once
the best
they
friend.
got the bag, they did have a lot of fame behind them, and niggas did fear them, and niggas knew, don't run off with their money. And but they had a quality product.
If the way you get, and I don't know, the sticker man and the murder, that's part of the game. So we get that. But if the way you know how to come up is, I got to either kill you or steal you to get a bag to make me some money, I don't consider you a hustler. You was a stick-up man or a robber or strong girl.
I disagree with you on that.
How is you a hustler when you got the...
about Ed, you don't say that about Big Ed.
Okay.
He robbed Demetrius for $500,000.
I do not know the details, as I say, we spoke about it.
But I mean,
I believe
if it's true,
if it's true,
what you just said describes everything you said.
But beyond that, even if he ran off with the 20 bricks or whatever, after that he went on to put together a hell of a run.
What does that have to do with the price of the tea in China?
That Ed Hansen had a
so he's excused for I tell you what you do. You go run off with 20 keys of Dr. Gambino and tell him that and see what happens to you.
I'm just saying.
You try that.
Ed Hansen could hustle.
That's not the question.
Ed Hansen could hustle. He's a hustler.
We talking about paying people, man.
I'm talking about mass murderers who the streets call hustlers.
Doc Gambino used to give you a lot of credit because you paid people. They didn't have to come
the Gambino's never killed for the sake of killing.
Money. Try running off with that much money in theirs and see.
Good banking say you shouldn't lend out more than you could afford.
Try running off with half a $500,000.
Doc was never going to front you anything he couldn't afford to lose.
Nah, it's the point of it. He's going to front it to you and don't bring it back and see what happens to you.
That's true. That's true.
He ain't playing games. It's out of either you gonna respect me and bring my money
because
back.
Because if you don't pay me, then nobody else gonna pay me.
Demetrius felt the same way. Nigga, I'm gonna front you, bring my money back, or just like the mob. Nigga, I'm gonna whack the shit out of you. What you expect? That's the game.
But we in our community don't have the
So I'm supposed to be softer than Doc Gambino because I'm Demetrius Holloway. So you supposed to be able to come get $20 million from me. Expect I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
No, you should have the sense. How many? That's why. Well, that's why the mob. No. I'm saying that.
Everybody
why?
give a nigga credit.
No. That's why there's only a handful that Doc and the mob ever fronted, to be honest, black men. Your father being one, maybe Nicky, maybe that brother
Right.
Goldfinger.
I
You
would
can
even
count on
agree
your
with
hand. So Doc and them wasn't going to have to go through chasing these Negroes down because they wasn't going to give them no work from the beginning.
Look. They just had good picking.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
that
You
is.
can't get
That's
it.
like Pops picking Demetrius.
You can't.
You can kind of pick a nigga. So when he met Pops the first time, he felt, I'm not going to have that kind of problem after this man. This man come in here betting me $10,000 on the fight, spent $50,000
And the
buying
clothes. So
how in the hell? See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's who you pick. You pretty much, now he come in there raggedy as a flea lock, pants on the ground, and you get him a $500,000 worth of credit. You might have to go find him.
all right, hold on. We're going to get some real live action. Go ahead. We ain't even got to stop rolling. Let's let Cousin Ryan in here. We are shooting from the hair shop here. So you need me to hold
Yeah,
this
just
like
hold
this?
that. Keep talking
Just
like you're
like
taking
this?
a selfie.
Like I'm
Because you're on
taking a
Facebook
selfie.
Live right
We
now.
on Facebook Live. We got Cousin Ryan coming in here because we circulate the black dollar here at Big Boss and True Crimes and all we do. While we at it, go ahead, Ed. Might as well give your shout out to. Let's talk about your Brittany Simmons Law Firm. Talk about that real quick.
Simmons Law. Check her out. Brittany Simmons Law. Check her out on Google her. Check her out and she'll help you out.
That's right. So that's Brittany
Wills,
Simmons.
deeds, anything corporate.
One
Anything
second, Cousin
corporate.
Ryan. We're going to
How
make
you
you
feeling,
famous.
Cousin Ryan?
Ryan.
You all right?
Cousin Ryan to come in the house.
Come on into the party.
Yeah, we gonna get Ryan. Let's get Ryan.
You bashful?
Get Ryan in. Get Ryan in. Get Ryan in quick. Let me see them 3 tickets. You see them 3 tickets is right there on the counter.
Hey, what up, everybody, man?
What up, everybody?
Big Boss Filmworks. All right.
Thank you.
We gonna call this Bashful Cousin Ryan.
I got it like y'all.
So yeah, it'd be real. It's real and authentic. That's what we do here at Big Boss. It'd be real and authentic. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing 0 games. We don't make up none of this. I mean, you know, I love these guys. And shout out Big Lou is behind the camera as always. Lou Stevens is the guy. Lou Stevens the guy, you know, that for real. He the gasoline behind this engine.
There you go.
And has been.
What up?
We
Chop it
gonna
up.
put
That's
some
Cut
pressure.
Man. That's Mr. Cut Man.
We got. I'm gonna leak it. You know, me and Lou was talking earlier. We gonna get before this year, early next year. We gonna get Motown Mafia Part 2 out. We're going to get Eddie to sit down and really do what needs to be done, which is the whole, because his story with him and his father is such a big story. It can't be done in conjunction with Motown Mafia Part 2 or even like but we need to do the crowd pleaser. We need to put it out there for real,
Well, I'm
and
ready.
let
I'm waiting on y'all.
to really get that story and get your dad and get your story 35, 40.
I told you what we need. We need
We
Ryan
gonna get
Gibbs
Ryan
out.
Give out. I got
We get Ryan.
I
We
got
ready to go.
I got a sister.
And we need Joe Pep.
I got
Smiling faces. Joe Pep.
Yeah.
We got to have Joe Pep.
So
Smiling faces.
We just brought
need
on
him.
an assistant on the team. We're going to have her really somebody, because, you know, my plate thin, you're full. We're going to have somebody track down Ron Giovanni. That's that guy was the special agent.
You need to talk to whoever you talk to on Crime
Town,
Town.
yeah, talk to Drew. We're going to
That's
reach out.
who
We're
we
going to
need
make
to
that. We're going to get that interview because Ron's an
Talk
old
to
guy, too. And get Ron Giovanni and reconnect with Joe Pep, because that crowd
And I would
pleaser needs to
love
have-
just if we was lucky to get a little bit of Cornelius Pitts in there.
Brother Pitts
We
out
really
there.
need
See his
a little
son.
bit of Cornelius
See
Pitts.
B Pitts.
We need the old lion. We need that old lion in there. We need the original because he knew the fat man.
Yeah.
The young
Pitts
fella
when it
didn't
all
know. We
began.
need the old lion.
Yeah, we
Still
need-
Bring
we
him
need-
out of retirement. Bring him
Great
on
man,
in.
great lawyer. Everybody know Cornelius
you
Pitts.
go.
Big shout out to Cornelius Pitts.
Always.
Shout out to
Always.
B Pitts' son, you know, keeping the family legacy
Byron.
going.
Byron
Byron, shout out to
Yeah,
B.
shout out to
But
brother
definitely
Byron.
Cornelius, you know, if you read the book Motown Mafia, and just anybody know, you know, Butch spoke about him. Cornelius
He's
just
the
been a
beginning.
stand-up
He's
guy.
my father's first
lawyer.
He's the very first lawyer.
And stayed
So
being
Cornelius
loyal to the
Pitts
crew,
Be
working.
valuable.
So we're gonna make that happen and bring that that crowd pleaser and even your man Uncle Butch. We got to figure out a way
Well,
to
he
get him.
can't. You couldn't do it without him. You got to have Uncle Butch. We need Courtney. We need Rudolph.
We got
We
we're
really
gonna
need
get
Rudolph.
the great Dolph back
We gotta
involved in
give
this.
it all the ones that's still living. We really need. We need Rudolph. He
Yeah,
would be
the great
fine.
Dolph was there. Dolph ended up working with Demetrius for a minute.
Yeah,
Unless he
so
knew
we
that.
need him.
Yeah.
We need him.
Oh, it's a
need
lot of-
Rudolph.
Big Boss Filmworks and Big Boss Books presents Courtney Robert Brown Jr.'s follow-up to the book Motown Mafia. Motown Mafia, Big Man on Campus.
My internship was kind of in how the world of international finance and international criminal activities overlap.
Corey Black Sr. wanted Corey to go to school to bring legitimacy to the family, but Corey had other plans. While in college, with the help of his friends and his girlfriend, he starts and grows a successful drug operation.
5 minutes later, two agents, now I know they were agents, but at the time I see two guys go to the right, another two guys start walking towards me. They stop at my seat and they go, "Grab your bags, DEA, come with us." Needless to say, this is not the fun part of being an intern.
Corey finds himself conflicted with his responsibility to running the family business and his obligation to his college studies. However, he'll have to make things work in his favor if he wants to remain the big man on campus. The names have been changed to protect the guilty and the innocent.
I'm taking economics and business 101 and marketing, and your economic teacher's telling you about a business plan and how you get a small business loan. And, it's kind of the hypocrisy of the world, because I'm like, that ain't how the real world works.